Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I think everybody will enjoy this video. Severe K-9 takedowns. Severe police dog bites are raising criticism about the unleashing of police dogs on suspects. Police dogs are trained to attack at a moment's notice and can run down suspects in a matter of seconds, making K-9 units an important tool for police departments across the country. However, several victims have filed lawsuits against the police for excessive force in regards to police dog attacks. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and like this video if you want to see more videos like this. Visit my channel. Thanks for watching.
I can hear her talking to you and just let you know she needs to put it on the case and get it. It does sound like it needed.
It isn't healthy, Brian. Oh, I'm not healthy? Stewie, my heart rate is down to 4 beats a minute. Besides, I gotta keep training. The marathon's in 2 days. Brian, I'm worried you're losing yourself in all this.
Stop! Stop me, man! Stop! Get him! Get the dog, man! Fuck me, get the dog, man! Pull him out there.
While this dog is not letting go of this man for anything. It's always interesting to see a suspect complaining about the dog not letting go. Dogs are often called upon to assist in law enforcement. Among other things, they can help detain a suspect, pursue a suspect, by tracking him, identify a suspect, by his scent, detect illegal substances, including bombs and controlled substances like illegal drugs, deter crime, protect officers, and control crowds.
You got me,
You got it now. Are you got it right?
You got me. Yep, turn over. I can't, you turning me over. No. Sir, you're under arrest. Nope. That's what you get. This car is loose. Don't try. Where's her lead?
Where's that?
Give me her lead. What? Her lead. Take your off.
Alright, hang on.
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Need fire. And a supervisor.
I think that dogs can be an effective tool for apprehension of a suspect. However, their handlers need to have the proper training to deal with the dog to make sure the situation does not get out of hand.
You got 2 legs.
suspects, right? How many they got?
I ain't seen no dogs.
But that would have stopped you, right?
I told you there was one.
I gave him a warning too.
Nobody. I ain't seen nobody, so I took you.
Is that your girl's house or does she rent? If she rents, she's gone.
kicked out.
It's just the way it works in the city. If she rents, she's gone. Because she can't allow you to be in there.
What you mean?
Because you're a wanted felon that doesn't cooperate with police.
See, I don't know who.
Yes, she did because she said you were in there.
You
And
good?
she said yes, you had warrants.
I'm just tired. She bit me.
You need to get out, man?
Sir, you had every opportunity to give up. I told you to stop.
That was me. Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna go put her away. Good. You move?
Go step on the sidewalk real quick, okay? Sorry.
Cutting off the camera.
Hey, get on your knees now! Get on your knees!
Quiero Diaz! Quiero Diaz!
Hands up! Manos arriba! Manos arriba! Okay, lift your shirt up! Hey, spin around for me! Keep that up! Keep that up! Keep your hands up!
This next clip is an example of what not to do when utilizing the police dog to take down a suspect. Here, the dog is released without necessity in my opinion. When the dog bites the man's leg, the officers seem to be standing around allowing the dog to cause more damage. It's strange that the cops here are laughing and smiling while the dog tears away the flesh of this guy. It is known to many, however, that many of the dogs go out of training because of handlers who like the dogs to bite people, and furthermore, that the handlers are not supervised to the extent that they should be in order to prevent people from being injured unnecessarily.
Here's what I want you to do! I'm gonna bring him back to us here.
Yes, sir.
Stand up! Stand up! Still!
Please stop it!
Go to the ground! 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 Move in. Roll on your belly! Roll on your belly! Roll on your belly! Do it now! Do it now! Roll on your belly! Roll on your belly! Roll on your belly! All right, move up, move in, move in. I got less lethal. Hey, move right, move right, move right.
Moving right, moving right.
Thompson, over here, over here.
I got hands. Sweet tail. Oocha, 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 oocha. Now, I wasn't planning on doing this today, but when I look around at all of these open, loving faces of friends and family,
Stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Sir, please! Stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog!
boys.
Sir, please stop the dog!
That's a good boys. That's my good dog.
Please, sir! Please, sir! Stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog, sir!
Let's do our job.
Yep.
He's got gloves right here.
I got gloves for you.
Got him good?
I can't breathe.
He's been shot though,
I
right?
can't breathe.
He's been shot where?
He said he's been shot.
I've been shot in my head.
In the head?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Alright, I guess
I can't breathe.
Dispatch sounds going to be clear fire.
Please.
Apparently he's
Let's go.
got a gunshot under the head.
I don't have anything.
He got his legs all look at his head.
Please.
Hold him to the side.
Find and bite police dogs are especially dangerous not only because of their training but because they tend to be larger breeds, weighing 70 to 90 pounds or more. Look at the amount of blood this guy has lost as a direct result of the dog attack. State statutes and cases give police and military officers special protection when their dogs inflict injuries on people in the course of making arrests. There is no protection, however, for excessive force, violating civil rights, or causing injuries outside the scope of proper law enforcement activities. You have to feel for these dogs here. He doesn't know why he is attacking, he just does what he is trained for. The use of excessive force by a law enforcement officer violates the Fourth Amendment.
Roll on. There's something over here.
I have my phone.
Sick. He's got something on his head. All the way. Roll him the other way. Looks like it might be it. Through and through here. Hey, what do you guys got? Water? Somebody, you got water? Mark?
See it? See his head? Real quick. Let's see your head.
I just want to rinse this because this looks like it might be a grazing or
You guys
something.
get your payback?
There, it's right there. Stay right there.
Huh? Why did you guys let the dog get me?
Yeah, he's got a graze right here to the
I
top.
was already
And there might
down,
be
bro.
something in this arm.
That's fucked up.
What's this in his leg?
You guys shoot me
Dog got him.
7 times. Then you guys get the dog get me. That's why I was afraid of you guys.
Shine it right now. Yeah, it's
And look what you guys did.
Say anything.
Huh? Huh?
On your belly, dude.
You guys shoot me 7 times, bro. Let the dog get me. But you know what? I'm gonna sue you guys.
That might be,
It might
from
be
the dog.
dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sue you guys. What, bro? You're not getting your payback? Huh?
Roll him back to yeah, roll him on his stomach. Let's just let him hang out like that.
Oh, yeah?
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I got it.
That's messed up, man.
Franco, collo dritto, l'uso franco, un gran casco, un gran turbante, molto onor, poco cantante, poco cantante, poco cantante. Ed invece del fandango, una marcia per il fango, per montagne, per valloni, con le nevi e salioni, al concerto di tromboni, di bombarde e di cannoni, che le porre tutti i tuoni all'orecchio fan fischiar. Non più avrai quei pennacchini, non più avrai quel cappello, non più avrai quella chioma, non più avrai quell'aria brillante, non più avrai farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno d'intorno girato, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto ad un giro d'amor, delle belle turbando.
Step out slowly. What have I done wrong?
Step out of the car.
Slowly.
Step out or I'm going to pull you out. Step up.
If you fight, you're going to get bit. All right. What am I being arrested for? Walk inside. Walk inside. You're making aggressive movements. You're going to get bit. Come on, clear.
In 2017, Shane McGough was picked up by police for a minor assault on an officer. When Shane was taken to a holding cell at the police station, he was handcuffed and viciously mauled by a police K-9 for over 3 minutes. When you watch this video, you can see and hear McGough's screams of pain and the despair in his eyes. The clip is graphic and bloody. The wound on McGough's upper leg was severe. This was not necessary to let the dog loose on this guy while handcuffed, since he could not run anywhere anyway.
Clear. Walk inside and tell me why I'm being arrested. Why am I being arrested? What have I done wrong? Why am I being arrested? What have I done wrong? Tell me why I'm being arrested. I have done no reason. I have done nothing wrong. I'm sit down. Don't fucking touch me. What have I done? You just have to be a fucking good man. What have I done?
The constitutionality of an officer's use of force depends on whether the officer's conduct was objectively reasonable in light of the facts and 28 circumstances, which must be assessed from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene, rather than with the 20/20 vision of hindsight. A lawsuit was filed on McGough's behalf, however is still in litigation. Phoenix Internal Affairs Division has paused their investing pending the criminal case. McGough was left with deep puncture wounds that turned into permanent scars on his thigh and buttocks. He filed a federal lawsuit in 2018 against both deputies Eversole and Jackson, Forest Service Officer Fleming, and the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, claiming civil rights violations and what his attorney described as torture.
Please stop! Please! Ow! Motherfucker, stop! I'm trying not to see you. I'm really fucking trying not to. Please stop it! Please stop it! I don't know what I've done wrong! Ow! 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 I don't know what I've done wrong! I don't know what I've done wrong!
Put this hand on your head!
I'm sorry now! My hands on my head! My hands on my head! My hands on my head is worse than I can see! Ow! Please stop! Please stop the dog! Please stop the dog! Ow! Ow! Get him off my ass! Get him off my ass! Please get him off my ass! Please get him off my ass! Please get him off my ass! What's happening now? I'm complying, sir. I'm complying. What do you want, sir? What do you want? What do you want me to do, sir? What do you want me to do, sir? Tell me what you want, sir.
Put this hand on your head.
Yes, sir.
Don't move it.
Yes, sir. Ow! Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please stop the dog. Please stop the dog. I'll stop. I promise.
Keep that hand on your head.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. It really fucking hurts, sir. It really fucking hurts.
You can clearly see this man was tortured, and I can say that I've never seen anything like this before. Leave a comment and tell me what you think.
Sir, please stop the dog. Please stop the dog. Please stop the dog. Please stop the dog. Stop kicking me! I'm not talking. Ow! 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 I'm trying not to. Please stop the dog. Please stop it. Please stop it. Please stop it.
Put that hand on your head. The key's broken.
We're done, sir.
Put your hand on your head. Do not move.
I will not move, please, quiet. please.
Yep.
Please stop him, sir. Please. I will comply, sir.
I smell pee. Yes, you do, Brian. Oh my God, that thing's positive. Is Lois pregnant again? No.
I will comply, sir. I promise you, I will comply. I will completely comply.
Do not move.
I will not move, sir. I will not move.
We got bolt cutters coming. That's yours. Huh? I threw my keys out there.
Turn my right shoulder, please. My right shoulder is fucked up, please.
There actually should be another one too. They're in that one closet, that one storage closet. Check that storage closet. I got the key to it. It's the biggest key on my ring. It's the other one. Let me have those. And it's
Right by the interview room.
let me have that.
Where are they at?
There might be some in that storage room that's right across from the interview room, or right next door to the interview room.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, please, sir.
Put your hands on your head.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not
Advise the K-9 is deployed on the subject of 94%.
Copy, RN the jail 500. Advise the K-9 was deployed on subject Northwood 4 at this time. 570, copy.
I'm already listening, sir.
Yeah, of course, thank you, ma'am. Category, do you want me to have oxygen now? Yes, of course, thank you. Where's oxygen, copy?
No,
Category, thank you. And link 619.
I don't have any.
Sir, please don't step on my arm that hard. It really, really fucking hurts.
I am the grandson of Ephraim.
Please, sir. Please, sir, don't step on my arm like that. I will not resist this promise. I will not resist.
How about a song, Dad?
Bolt cutters.
My shoulder is fucked up, please. Please don't step on that right shoulder like that. I will not move, so don't step on that right shoulder, please. I'm not trying to resist.
520, copy, need bolt cutters to 500. Is there any that can get bolt cutters to 500?
I'll get a fire guy. I can go get, I can run my gold field and grab the firefighter.
You know set up?
Huh? He broke off and then
During the okay.
I put gloves on and bleeding.
No, we're trying to get out of cuffs. Huh? Bolt cutters.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Yeah.
Can we get a fire truck?
Hey, I brought you a muffin, boy. Here's a muffin for you. Nice little muffin, Hooch. See the muffin? See the muffin, Hooch? Here's the muffin for Hooch. I brought a muffin for you! The muffin!
I'm good. No, we're trying to get the cuffs off because we don't want to secure them and have the cuffs on.
Right there, we good?
Yep.
You need to go.
Dog out.
Make sure. What did you do with that broken key?
I said somebody out here has it.
Did you get all the way out, AJ?
Because I went to take the cuff off of him. That's when he started fighting.
You want to change?
Huh? No, we don't normally secure him in the silver cuffs on.
How far did he get before the dog got deployed?
K-9 13's arrived. I'll be on South Leo.
K-9 13, copy, you're arriving. What was that last transmission?
I'm on South Leo.
Thank you.
This clip was funny to watch. The dog was very smart here. He tracked the suspect and chased after him when he ran from the officer. When the officer gives chase, he inadvertently falls down a huge hill and injures himself. The cop here gets cut up severely. However, the suspect was taken into custody here. These fearless dogs are highly intelligent, easily trained, and suitable for several different police tasks, from tracking criminals, sniffing out drugs, helping out on search and rescue tasks, and apprehending armed offenders.
Was there any update on the cameras inside? Do we know where he is or if he's still inside the house or not? last one was the suspect left out of the sliding glass door, which is on the north side of the property. Actually, disregard that last. He was last known to be going downstairs to his residence. Copy, go ahead, unit to back, 103 for trespass at 01 South Michigan Street, service. Number 31 received, the suspect is white male, is 36-foot, multicolored pink, blue beanie, long black trench coat, with inside complainant advised that he might be high and is refusing to leave, has been disrupted in the past. 601 South Michigan Street, service.
Boy, I know. Let's go.
Received 1 Sam 1 for the complainant. He checked the interior camera while on the line. The suspect currently unknown where he might be in the house. Complainant saw her niece go upstairs and did not appear injured. Someone copy, and it looks like his truck is still in the traffic. Received. Truck still in right lane. One time, are we going to do containment?
Yeah, we might as well. I'm on South Leo. I'm trying to figure out how.
When the dog here bites a suspect, he doesn't let go. You can hear the offender scream out in pain as the dog is biting him. Bite incidents should be thoroughly reviewed to determine whether the dog was necessary. The handler issued the correct commands, the dog responded correctly to the commands, and the use of force was justified. It's satisfying to see the criminals apprehended and justice for all. I really hope the dog wasn't injured too.
I'm trying to figure out how to get up there from there. Got a suspect description at all.
Do we have another unit for 1021?
What's the color of the house? I'm walking up to the back from South Leo.
You're walking up to the back. Sam 1, can we get a line inside? We have Emma.
Here. Get up. Here.
I believe we have the complainant on the line.
Here.
So we don't have the offsite number.
Here.
They're offsite. We don't have the inside number. Copy. Could you call the Irene Marie?
The Continental. Can you see that he's received by the concierge?
Yes, sir, Mr. Wade.
Good dog. Good dog.
Marie, she's the victim.
Ah, he's running. Here. Take him. Here. Take him. Take him. Dogs out. Dogs out. We're northbound into the grass. Take him. Come on. Dog, we're in. Stop fighting my dog. Fuck.
You think you could be with me right here in this place? Oh, yeah. Sorry, Stewie. It's just I met someone amazing the other day at the vet's office, and well, she's actually.
I'll fight with one in the grass. Put your hands behind your back. Okay. Put your hands behind your back. As soon as you put your fucking hands behind your back.
I can't.
Move your hands.
I can't.
Go.
He's tearing. He's tearing. He's tearing my leg.
Stop fighting.
Okay. He's tearing.
Stay where you are.
He's tearing.
Well, I'm just fine. Do what I fucking tell you. Lay on your stomach.
Okay.
Stop grabbing him. That's why he's biting you.
I can't.
Let go of him. Oh. Nope. House. Stop fighting him.
I'm not fighting him.
You're biting. You're grabbing his face.
I'm grabbing my leg.
Good. K-9 13, I need a supervisor. Start fire. Hey, get him away from me. I'm cut. I'm cut pretty bad, so. Yeah. I fell through that shit. I'm in custody. I'm pretty cut up. My dog might be injured too. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Stay. Sarah. Sarah.
What's that road right there? What's that road? 59 what?
Here. Here. Stay. Here. Jedi. Take him away.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm hurt. Get him away. Chris, grab. That's fine.
You see us run out?
Yeah, he ran right in front of me.
No, us.
Oh, no.
I thought you were that way because I heard that dog barking.
Fuck, my fucking shoulder.
Ocean 21. Slow everybody down.
I tripped and fell right all through that shit.
That's not right. Again, slow. I mean, putting the tone here, we'll still be doing that.
Hey, Chris, when I got there,
let's have a patrol vehicle or a supervisor alive. Come up.
Dude, he took Jedi, slammed him, punching him.
We have the right to remain silent. Anything you say is against the court of law. You are at this time to talk to your lawyer, not to report further with you or being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer or will be appointed representing before any question.
The suspect in this next clip is John Quincy Stevens from Ocala, Florida. He was wanted for a stolen vehicle and the police began chasing him. Stevens told police that he had taken heroin during the car chase and heroin was discovered in the vehicle. When Stevens makes his escape attempt and runs from the car, police K-9 officer Tipster leaps onto him and takes him down. This dog did the right thing and was trained very well. Stevens had several warrants out for his arrest at the time and was charged with fleeing and eluding, resisting without violence, possession of heroin, and driving while license suspended or revoked in Monday's incidents, as well as aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, grand theft auto and resisting without violence in a separate incident earlier. It's funny to hear Stevens apologize, stating "I was on drugs" to the officers after the dog is released from his leg. Stevens sustained injuries to his right triceps.
Back in the man, buddy, back in the man! Ah, good boy, buddy! Good job!
Look,
Let's see your hand, let's see your hand. Good job, buddy. Here, grab his hand. Good boy. Good boy. Ouse. Good job. Put your hand behind your back.
Hey, I was coming back, man. I was doing drugs and I didn't know what I was doing. You hear me?
Come on, get up.
Hey, buddy, sir, I'm on drugs. I just wanted to apologize, man.
Come on.
Brandon Richter was a resident of Marion County, Florida when police went to his residence to arrest him on grand theft auto charges. Richter ran from police, and when he was captured by the K-9 officer, he pulled out a 9mm Glock handgun and begins wrestling with the cops. Richter starts choking the dog at one point and even bites the dog's ear. I've never seen something like this from a criminal suspect that bites the dog back when he gets bitten first. This was new to me.
Sheriff's office, let me see your hand. Do not move. Do not move. I'm gonna dog bite you. Stop. Bite me. Stop. No. 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 Put your hands behind your back. No. Stop. Put your hand behind your back. Stop. Hand behind your back and I'll take them off of you. Stop. Hand behind you. Stop. Let go of my dog. Please make him stop. Let go of him. Stop. Let go of him. Stop. I can't. My fingers in the car on the leash. Make him stop. Stop. Stop, please. It's in the leash! Stop! Stop, please! Let go of it! Please, I can't! Yes, you can. I can't! It's in the leash! Let go of the leash! Let go of his collar! It's in the leash! Please! Dude. Please! Let go of his collar. Not that one, it's the other one! Okay, hold on. It's the other one, please! Put your hand where I can see it! Please! Put your hand where I can see it! I can't! I don't want to get it big! Drop the gun! Get down now! Yes!
Man, thank you for all your help, Stewie. I really couldn't have done it. What's going on?
Get on the fucking ground! I'm gonna fucking shoot you! Then fucking do it then. Stop! Drop the gun! Stop! 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 Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Stop! Drop the gun! Stop! Get your fucking dog off me, dude. Get your fucking dog off of me. Drop the gun, man. Drop the fucking gun! Stop! Get your fucking dog off of me! God damn it! Healer, man, 1024. Get your fucking dog off of me! Drop the gun now. Get your fucking dog off me. 1024. Drop the gun, dude. Yeah, boy. Drop the gun. Drop the gun. Let me go, dude. No. Let me the fuck go. Drop the gun, dude. Please let me go. Let go of the gun. I'm begging you, dude.
Eventually Richter was tasered and handcuffed by the officers. He was being held at the Marion County Jail facing the following charges: 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, battery on a police K-9, aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, possession of a firearm with an altered serial number. The sheriff's office reports the deputy and K-9 are doing okay.
Let me go! Let go of the gun, man! Let go of it! Stop biting me! Let fucking go! Let go of the gun. Let go of me. No. No, no, no. Let go of the gun. Let go of me. I don't want to hurt you anymore. No.
10-4. Kilo 5652, 10-4.
I like to hang on me.
Okay. It does. Let go of the gun.
It does.
Let go. Let go of the gun, and I'll get him off. Stop trying to choke him.
Where the hell is he? He's in there. I'm getting a full-size dog here now, aren't I? Oh, yeah. Jerry Lee, you got company. Up and at him. Come on, boy. Jerry Lee, you got visitor. Come on, up and at him, Jerry Lee.
Gotcha.
Let me go.
Get his
Please
hand.
let me go.
Get his hand.
Your stomach. Turn over on your stomach. Let go of the dog. Let go of the dog.
Stop biting his ear, you dumbass.
Help. Get on your stomach.
No, stop. Let me up. Help.
All right, lay down on your stomach. Lay down on your stomach. Lay down on your stomach. On your stomach.
Fucking breathe.
On your stomach.
Please, I gotta breathe.
On your stomach.
On your stomach now. I need to breathe. Please, I need to breathe.
Hey, pup. Kill.
Well, I think your boy might have worked better.
Yeah.
Breathe. Please. Please let me catch my breath. Please.
All right, you need to be on your stomach.
Please, can I breathe first? Please.
Right here on this side. Down by the hip. Right here, right here.
Please. 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 Please.
I got it.
Please. My arm's bad. Please.
Right here.
Please.
All right.
Can we secure this thing there?
Please,
Union Charles, Ida 308.
Not Gary? This is your vehicle? It's your automobile? Okay. So, do you know a Gary then? Do you not? Okay.
This video was difficult to watch. I think these cops went overboard here. Ronald Wagner II was pulled over in Canton, Ohio for an ordinary traffic stop by highway patrol officers. Wagner is obviously a sovereign citizen and refuses to get out of his car. After the officer contacts his commander, the dog comes in to get Wagner out of his car. This is one of the most violent and bloody dog attacks that I've ever witnessed here. Leave a comment and tell me what you think about this clip.
Okay. So this goes back to it. Well, I ran the plate, it comes back to a Gary. I ran what you have on the back of the vehicle, comes back to a Gary. Say he's traveling point A to point B, wish he could be on his way.
Did you guys receive a call for a welfare check? Complainant's name is Andre Good.
Okay. I'll stay up here. I'll stay up here.
Alright.
That's the male who's calling in.
Foster, 178.
That's helicopter.
Officer Shackle, 211. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's Can we get your name?
1909. We have 5 minutes.
How will we use it against you?
Just I cleaned the fifth off.
Get warrants?
No, I don't have no warrants.
You have a weapon on you?
No, I have no weapon.
You realize this trooper has a legal reason to stop you. You're obligated to give him your information.
Well, I understand he has a legal reason, but he does not have a lawful reason. I'm just a private man.
It is a lawful reason. In the state of Ohio, he can request your information. If you give him your information, he'll do what he's going to do, give you a ticket, advise you, and you'll be on your way. It doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
I'm not making a whole big thing. I was just traveling in my private capacity in my automobile, going from point A to point B, trying to get somewhere.
Okay.
And this gentleman pulled me over.
He did pull you over, and I'm sure for a legal reason. And if he did
But it may
see
be a
you,
legal reason, but it's not a lawful reason.
that's one and the same, sir. Legal and lawful. He's allowed to conduct a traffic stop and obtain your information.
I'm going to call the
I
K-9.
consent, I plead the fifth.
Okay.
There's a difference between
Well, that's not our traffic stop, like I said. We'll see what he wants to do.
I'm just trying to get to where I'm going and just be on my way, officer. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm a lawful man.
The officer tells Wagner here. We're going to break that window. I'm going to send this 100-pound dog and drag you both onto the ground. You are going to be bit by this canine, the officer shouts at Wagner. This is a huge 100-pound Malamute dog with fangs. Police say that Wagner had a concealed carry permit. However, there was no weapons discovered in the vehicle. Officers then smashed the car windows with their batons, and unleashed the police dog, that bit Wagner while he screamed. His family calls the police actions excessive force. Flesh. Everything just hanging out. It was vicious, said Wagner's mother, Elsie Wagner, describing her son's arm injury.
Send the K-9 over here.
Check the board.
Tell them the possible.
What do they got?
Of a constitutionalist, refusing to give the trooper any information. There's a CCW attached to the car. He won't give us his name. Says he doesn't have a weapon in the car, but he's not being cooperative.
Hey, 6-4 copy, touch the market.
1910.
Do you live in the city?
I don't answer questions, officer.
All right.
So I'll ask again, you're refusing to give me your name, date of birth, social security number. Any of that will be sufficient.
I don't answer questions, officer.
Okay.
So you're not going to answer the question on whether or not you're going to give us that information?
I don't answer questions, officer. I'm up to the fifth.
You know, whatever you're doing, it isn't healthy, Brian. Oh, I'm not healthy? Stewie, my heart rate is down to 4 beats a minute. Besides, I gotta keep training. The marathon's in 2 days. Brian, I'm worried you're losing yourself in all this. Do you remember that phase when you thought you were a pointer dog?
Yes, sir.
Well, when an officer requests your name and information on a traffic stop, you don't have the right to plead the fifth. You understand that? You have the right to take a citation to court and contest it. You don't have the right to not provide your information. It's actually a crime and it's arrestable. You understand that?
I do not understand anything.
Okay. Well, let me explain it to you. Refusing to provide your information to a law enforcement officer conducting an investigation, it's a misdemeanor 4. It means it's arrestable. You can be taken to the Stark County Jail for that. Okay? Failure to disclose personal identifying information, it is a crime. Okay?
It's not a crime.
It is.
It's a statute violation. It's not a lawful crime. I've committed no crime.
Oh, sir, I assure you.
I have the right to travel from point A to point B.
I assure you, it's a law.
Just trying to enforce a statute.
Okay.
That's all this is about. I'm trying to travel from point A to point B. It may be unfamiliar to some of y'all, but I'm doing.
No, it's not unfamiliar to me at all.
Well, then you should know that I have the right to travel from point A to point B in my automobile. unimpeded, trying to be enforced a statute upon.
Incorrect.
No, that is correct.
No, sir. Driving is a privilege, not a right.
I'm not driving.
No, you are.
I'm traveling.
You're operating a motor vehicle. Okay. Well, we'll see what we got.
Driving's a commercial term. That's why I have non-commercial on the back and not for hire. Driving's a commercial term.
Okay.
I'm traveling in my...
Well, we'll see what we got to do here then. Because if you just give your information, you can give it to that officer, that trooper, and he can do what he's going to do, and then we can be on our way.
I just wish to be on my way.
Well, we could all be on our way. All you got to do is give me or my partner here your social security number, a driver's license, any kind of identification. We can check you.
I'm not required by law to
You are.
identification.
You are.
You are, absolutely.
Okay.
Wagner's arm was severely lacerated and left bloody with chunks of flesh hanging off. He filed a lawsuit against the Ohio State Police for assault and battery in addition to negligence. Wagner's lawsuit against the police eventually failed for excessive force and he was ordered to pay court costs. The severity of dog bites can be very serious. This bite and hold technique's greater applied force results in a unique spectrum of injuries, including deep puncture wounds, severe crush injuries, large tissue avulsions and lacerations, wounds necessitating surgical debridement, bony injuries ranging from cortical violations to displaced fractures, neurovascular damage, and other wounds at high risk for infection.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what's that note pinned to your backpack?
It's from a girl in the lunchroom who wants a taste of corn dog.
Was that a sex
Oh yeah.
So we're good on the stop.
This trooper's traffic. This trooper's traffic stop is completely great.
He gets bit.
He's 100% legal for the stop, and I've asked him 10 ways to Sunday. So.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna shut down this road and get his dog out.
Well, I mean,
Find and bite police dogs are especially dangerous not only because of their training but because they tend to be larger breeds, weighing 70 to 90 pounds or more. The more the dog weighs gives the dog more leverage to tear flesh from bone. This clip was disturbing, however. I think it's necessary to see what the reality of a dog bite is.
You guys have stop sticks.
That's a big call.
Guy's order the vehicle. He gets out, we'll be fine from there. Still towing the car, unregistered cars, fictitious
Right,
plates.
right.
And if he but if he doesn't, pull him out the car and then.
I'm gonna throw these obviously under the tires, so when this pursuit kicks off, it's a short one.
You know, we're gonna pull him out the car and arrest him.
Hey Keith, let the trooper have the stop back.
So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna ask you to get out the car. Please get out the car. Okay, I'm advising you to get out the car. Okay, I'm ordering you to get out the car, or else you'll be placed under arrest. Obstructing official business.
This is what's gonna happen. As much as I'm a man.
You have no idea what's coming.
John Wick, excommunicado.
And I'm standing here alive today. This is what's gonna happen. We're going to break that window. At which time that window's broke, I'm gonna send this 100-pound Belgian Malinois in there. He's gonna apprehend you. At which time I'm going to drag him and you out of the ground. If you continue to resist, there'll be pain compliance put on you to the point where you will no longer resist. 100%. 100%. This is your final. He's ready. I'm telling you as we speak. You are going to be bit by this K-9 if you do not act accordingly. Are you willing to open this door and come out peacefully? Okay. Open the door or we're breaking it and coming in for you.
It's locked.
It's okay.
Oh, I thought the same thing. Like, wouldn't it be easy? What's easiest for the dog so we don't get hurt? I think we're better off breaking it, getting him out of the car, and if he wants to fight, we'll back off, put the dog. Because I don't want him to get...
I don't want him to take off with the dog.
Exactly. So if we got to rip him out, put him on the concrete, we'll back off after that. Is that good with you?
That's good. 45 and 20 with 629. It's going to be a 10-13.
This is hurting, guys.
I know. We got a medic coming. Relax and give him your hand.
Now, Brian, you've got to roll over and be good on all fours. If Nathan Lane can do it, so can you. Wait, shouldn't I be the one who clicks if I like the joke?
Hand.
I'm trying, guys.
Well, give him your hand.
Yeah, but he got it.
Give it to him.
69 can.
You good?
Signal 7.
You're not bit, are you?
69 can.
1922. Pete Towing's in a route. Great.
Go ahead. Is there a medic coming here?
I already called for one.
That's permanent.
Right.
Hey, sir. I told you this would happen. Did I not? Was it worth it? Answer me. Because I didn't want to have to do that. No, you're going to have to go a different way. What's it look like? Can you sit up?
We can sit you up. We can leave you where you are until we get you a medic here.
Please shut those dogs up!
This specimen is unable to perform. Please bring in the boxer.
Medic here. You sit up if you want.
Do you want some help? We're gonna sit you up.
Go ahead.
Do you have
I was scared to death your dog was gonna... You don't lie. He didn't come off him.
No, he will not come off.
He did not come off him.
He won't come off till I tell him.
Ooh. Oh.
What's your name?
81.
Wagner?
Yes, sir. Since so, we do not have arrest charges.
Why are you a constitutionalist?
Yes,
you are. Everything you were saying is in line with the...
Yeah.
Do you have any mental illnesses?
Do you...
And our winner in the male division is Brian Griffin. Yes!
Mike Gary's sending someone else to take photos. Do you want? He's going to need to come out. He went home.
Sir, we can take. Whose vehicle is this?
Copy 1924.
Photos and right.
It is registered to you.
They're sending Wells to get the photos.
All right.
He just wanted to send somebody out just to get photos, so.
Just relax.
81 taking care of the photos for you, sir.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
10-4,
All you
1925.
have to do is cooperate with us. All this could have been avoided.
Did you get his name?
Ron Wagner. Can you run that?
Ron Wagner.
All right, just don't move around too much, all right?
Stay like you are, Mr. Wagner. Can I get your social now?
I don't know that.
You don't know it. What's your date of birth, Mr. Wagner?
Sir, what's your date of birth? Do you live in the city? Can you tell me your date of birth? Wagner, what's your date of birth? When are you born? Answer the questions. You're with it, you're just refusing. Yep. 127.
Raw video like this is changing public perception of police dogs. Here.
Frank Baker was mistaken by police to be a criminal suspect in St. Paul, Minnesota. Baker was bitten and mauled by a police dog with chunks of flesh taken out of his leg. Baker's injury was the worst I've ever seen. Baker won a $2 million lawsuit against the police, and a federal court judge on Friday sentenced former St. Paul police officer Brett Polkowicz to 6 years in prison for using excessive force during an arrest involving a police dog.
Dogs. Here, police in St. Paul, Minnesota use a K-9 unit, a dog and a handler, to apprehend Frank Baker. Baker's an African-American man who was identified, mistakenly, as a criminal suspect.
Well, what I was hearing was, get out the car with your hands up and walk toward us. So I walked toward them, and I took like about 7 or 8 steps. And they said, turn around. As soon as I turned around, he let the dog out on me. And the dog just started biting me and just tearing me up. That dog, he made me a cripple, deformed all my life. I can't dance no more. I can't play sports no more. I can't run. That's all. My whole life, I was playing football and ran track and did things. I can't do that no more. I can't do it. I love dogs all my life. Now, I fear dogs.
Cut that in. Good boy. Good boy.
Baker got an apology from the police chief and a settlement. And police canine handlers would say that the severity of injuries here make this case an outlier.
Hold on. I got a couple for you. Yep. Put your fucking hand on the ground. Don't move. Turn over. Please. Get up, buddy. Get up, buddy. Good. Get in the house. Get on the fucking ground. Get in. Get in. Move. Get in. Boy. Get on the ground. Fucking ground. Move, fucking boy. Good boy. Put your hands off your side. Don't move. Do not move. You understand? Good boy. Good boy. Don't move. Get your hands out right now. Okay. Do not move. Cup that in. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Hold on. I got a cup for you. Yep. Yeah. Put your fucking hand on the ground. Don't move. Turn over. Please. Get up, buddy. Get up, buddy. Good. Get in the house. Get on the fucking ground. Get in. Get in. Move. Get in. Boy. Get on the ground. Fucking ground. Move, fucking boy. Good boy. Put your hands off your side. Don't move. Do not move. You understand? Good boy. Good boy. Don't move. Get your hands out right now. Okay. Do not move. Cup that in. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Our Joe Augustine just returned to the newsroom after he talked with the man who was hurt by St. Paul police. And Joe, what's he saying tonight?
Well, Kevin, Frank Baker, the man seen in that video being taken down by the police K-9 and kicked in the ribs by a police officer, is still in a lot of pain months later. This is video of his leg, the damage left behind by the police K-9 that bit him. Baker spent 2 weeks in the hospital with those severe leg injuries, 2 collapsed lungs, and broken ribs. It took 2 skin grafts to repair the damage on his leg. Baker says the police chief met him in the hospital last summer and apologized today before the press conference in St. Paul.
You know, I accept his apology because he was genuine about it, you know, and I appreciate it. He's a good guy, you know, and we just want things to be peaceful.
Baker's attorney says the police chief's apology and the handling of the investigation had been a breath of fresh air. Baker also says he stayed quiet about this for months because he does not want this to lead to protests or demonstrations on his behalf. We'll hear more from Baker tonight on 5 Eyewitness News at 10. For now, live in the newsroom, I'm Joe Augustine, 5 Eyewitness News.
For decades now, police have considered dogs to be a valuable tool for subduing potentially dangerous suspects. Bites are seen as a form of pain compliance that quickly convinces a combative person to hold still for arrest. It does mean injuries, sometimes serious ones, but police say that's preferable to risking the safety of officers and civilians. Officer Dan Lesser of the Spokane Police Department says he weighs several factors before he lets his dog loose on anyone.
What is the risk of allowing this guy to escape armed with a gun? What kind of damage, what kind of mayhem is he going to cause if we allow him to escape and go carjack a car, go kill somebody else? Those are the factors that I'm constantly running through my head. You know, severity of crime, poses immediate danger to ourselves or others. You know, he's actively resisting evading arrest.
K-9 units can also be good public relations. They're the familiar, likable face of law enforcement. Though the dogs also have some very negative associations, especially the lingering memories of their use during the civil rights era. A series of lawsuits in the 1990s led to tighter rules, and reformers say things generally got better. But in the last decade or so, the number of police dog bites has been growing again. That's according to emergency room estimates by the CDC. And with the advent of police body cameras, we're now getting a close-up view of what K-9 apprehensions actually look like. Here, San Diego police are responding to a report of a man walking through traffic brandishing a machete, though at this moment his hands are empty. When he ignores verbal commands from the police, they quickly use a K-9 to try to get him to comply.
You're going to get bitten by the dog. I'm going through the special. Get on the ground. Pocket. Pocket. Get on the ground, I said. Roll on your stomach. Good boy. Roll on your stomach. Use your hands.
We showed this scene to a use of force expert, former cop and now assistant professor of law Seth Stoughton. He says a dog can actually make it harder for someone to obey an officer's commands.
It's very likely that when you get bitten by a dog, you just look at the dog as the source of pain and you do everything you can to address that pain, and you'll deal with that other stuff, those shouted commands, you'll deal with that later when the pain stops.
Hey, stop fighting so we can get the dog off you. Give us your hands.
It's going to be exponentially more difficult for someone who is experiencing some form of mental health or substance crisis.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Okay. Okay, let me have your hands. Let me have your hands. Hey, stop kicking!
Since Ferguson, American police have been under pressure to de-escalate encounters like this, to find ways to slow things down and use less force. But videos show dogs having the opposite effect, escalating things, especially when the suspect may be mentally impaired. Here's our last and most extreme example. San Diego police again, responding to a report of a naked man. He's incoherent and pretty obviously unarmed. His mistake is telling the police no.
Turn around, Josiah. Just turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around.
No.
Turn around.
No.
This next clip was severe, bloody, and really disgusting to watch. An unidentified man on LSD was wandering the San Diego canyons. Police approached him and ordered the police K-9 to subdue him. The dog bites the man's leg and doesn't let go for over 44 seconds. When the dog is released, the man's leg is torn from the bone and you can see flesh hanging off his body. The man settled with the city for $385,000 because he will never have a fully functioning right leg again as a result of the mauling. His lawyers argue police acted with unnecessary, cruel and despicable conduct and in disregard for the civil rights, health and safety. Unedited footage of the incident can be seen here, but be warned it is graphic and disturbing.
Okay. Keep your hands on your back. Hands on your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
21 copy.
Give me Josiah. Stop resisting.
112, Henry, SIC.
Yeah, so when someone is naked, that's what we call a clue. It's a pretty good indication that they're either experiencing some mental health issues or some substance abuse issues.
The biting lasted for 52 seconds, causing extensive injuries. Generally, police are not supposed to use force like this unless they have reason to believe a person poses a threat of serious injury to someone else. In this case, they cited the threat posed by the man's clenched fists, plus the fact that there were stones on the ground which he might have picked up.
So it's not that dogs are all...
112 Henry,
hey, bro! Come on up here, San Diego Police, we'll help you out.
Able to answer is affirmed.
Come on up.
Able 10-4,
hey,
will be en route.
Come on up. We'll give you a hand. San Diego Police.
I have eyes on him. It looks like he's trying to make his way up to the officers now. On me.
We'll help you. We got medics. Come on up.
I got less lethal.
Okay. I'll go in handcuffs, or we'll actually.
Coming up, Bob.
Come on up. We'll help you out. We got medics here. Come on up.
How much do you want, Josiah?
Come on up. We'll give you a hand. Come on. Come on, bro. Keep walking. We're going to give you a hand. Come on. Medics are here. They'll check you over. Looks like you're pretty scraped up. Keep coming up towards me. Come on. Keep coming. When you get to the top, I need you to turn around, okay? Come on up. What's your name? Okay, come on, Josiah. Come on up. Turn around for me when you get to the top. Turn around, Josiah. Turn around. Turn around, Josiah. Just turn around. Turn around. Turn around.
No! No!
I'm so lucky to have met you, Brian. You're such an amazing guy.
I'd say we're both lucky.
Oh, no, wait. Don't do that.
What? What's the matter?
Okay. Keep your hands on your back. Hands on your back. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
21 copy.
Give me Josiah!
112, Henry, SIC.
Okay, come for SIC on Centurion Tennessee, and you have 1022. I'll thank you.
Give me Josiah!
Put your hands behind your back and the dog will stop biting you. Put your hands behind your back. Simple.
933, John.
933.
It's a false alarm on Carmel Grove Park.
Subject, stop fighting.
This is a sleeper.
Simple, on the units that are around the Carmel Grove Park, you can all 1022.
Super John 10-8.
431 Mary, are you monitoring on Northern? 431 Mary?
431 Mary, from?
Southern.
112 down.
112 down.
Yes, I've been coming to see. We need a medic to bring the caretaker.
Okay, where would that be?
1022, I'll flag him down.
Okay, 431 Mary, I got a message from Southern asking something about your toe. Stand by.
Hey, can you grab the other leg so he doesn't kick me? So we keep him in one place.
2914 North. 2914 North.
This arrest resulted in a dog bite. Can you notice I tipped him? And for his excitement with you about that.
Okay. Copy that you had a dog bite, and I will get the sergeant. And what was the rest about the assault? You got some barking going on.
I'll just tell medics.
Always excessive. It's not that dogs have no role. They can bring a lot to the table in the right situations. But we have to start from the baseline that a dog bite is a very serious use of force.
There are no detailed national statistics on police dog bites. We don't have a reliable count of how often the dogs bite people, much less how long the bites tend to last. So the public is left with these videos. Some handlers have resisted wearing body cameras because they believe gory images of longer bites will be used out of context and misunderstood. The videos also make it easier to sue and win settlements, which is what happened here. But Seth Stoughton says resisting the cameras is the wrong response.
So I'm a little bit skeptical of the argument that we should be worried about video because it will require us to justify things to the public. I think the right response there is yes, we should be justifying things to the public. And if there's things that we cannot justify to the public, then maybe that's a clue that we shouldn't be using them.
Yeah, I saw. You got some barking going.
Go ahead and start just laying down. Hey, Bartlett. Bartlett. You come back there, you put your hands on the floor, okay? Come here. Put your hands forward.
Christopher Bartlett was an inmate at the Oregon State Prison. Bartlett was not cooperative with prison guards to leave his cell, so the police recalled him with a 3-year-old Belgian Malinois named Lars. State statutes and cases give police and military officers special protection when their dogs inflicted injuries on people in the course of making arrests. There is no protection, however, for excessive force, violating civil rights, or causing injuries outside the scope of proper law enforcement activities. The dog then violently shakes Bartlett's arm as he cowers inside a cell with at least 2 deputies, the footage shows. Eventually, Bartlett was taken from the cell and suffered minimal injuries. His sister reportedly told media she plans to file a lawsuit against the police force.
Hey! Are you gonna come? Are you gonna come? Come here. Go ahead and open up. Turn around. It's off. It's off.
Open the door. Tell him if he doesn't come out, he's gonna get bit.
You're gonna get bit.
Open it.
Lock it.
You got him? You got him? House here! Good boy! Good boy! That's a good boy! That's a good boy! I told you several times! Good boy! What medics? Good boy!
Harlan, give me your hand. Put your foot down! Put your foot down!
You're gonna get bit again, Chris!
Hey, this isn't the Kenny Chesney concert.
No, I'm afraid that was a white lie to get you here, Brian. This is the opera. I'm hoping that re-exposing you to high culture will remind you of the joys of a refined mind.
Cool. I'm sitting on my...
Good boy! Good boy! Just stay out. Stay out. They'll pull him out. Good boy! Good boy! Good boy!
Got my teeth.
No!
Can I get my teeth?
No! You can't. Foos. Ouse. 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 Pass off. Pass off. Pass off. Pass off. Pass off. Pass off. You throw stuff, you threaten us, you get bit. Pass off. Good boy. Good boy. Backyard.
Lucas Ellerman was a resident of Spokane, Washington. Ellerman was wanted by police for drug and firearm offenses and led police on a chase through the city. When Ellerman was stopped, the officers threatened him, saying they were going to put a bullet in his head. Ellerman refused to exit his vehicle, and therefore, the police K-9 was put into the truck with Ellerman inside. These officers were wrong here in my opinion. The dog did his job, however. The attack was vicious and Ellerman sustained severe injuries as a direct result of the bite. Ellerman later went to the hospital for treatment of an infection to his leg and torso.
Yes?
Good Lord! If I don't do something, his stupidity will kill him. And then I'd lose Brian forever. I missed you, buddy. Welcome back.
Thanks, Stewie. You never gave up on me. You knew that wasn't really me.
We're at Carnahan and 4th, trying to pin him in. He's in a car smoking. Need some cars here as soon as we can get him. Get back!
Anybody know where that's at?
I'm gonna fucking kill you! I'm gonna fucking kill you! Don't fucking move! You're gonna get bit by a fucking dog! Get it! Don't! I'm gonna fucking shoot you! I'm gonna fucking kill you! I'm trying to show you! Don't reach! I'm trying to show you! Fucking reach! I'm trying to fucking kill you! Don't reach! Get on the other side, Scott. No. I will fucking kill you! If you don't... Do you understand me? You're done! I got a pistol. You're fucking done! He's got a gun! Oh my hand! He's got a gun on me, Simmons! Don't fucking move! Hands up! Scott, get my dog!
These cops were pretty forceful with Ellerman here. It's obvious he couldn't walk anymore after the dog was released. The use of excessive force by a law enforcement officer violates the Fourth Amendment. The constitutionality of an officer's use of force depends on whether the officer's conduct was objectively reasonable. Ellerman filed a lawsuit for $650,000 against the police force. He settled for $49,000. Police officer Dan Lesser resigned from the K-9 unit and apologized for his use of foul language following the incident and was reassigned to patrol. He was suspended 1 day without pay for his use of expletives and for failing to activate his body camera, but was not disciplined for his use of the K-9.
You're gonna get bit right now! Get the fuck out of here! I'm gonna put a bullet in your brain!
Smoke this cigarette!
Get out of here right now! I'm done fucking with you! Get out of here, you're gonna get bit!
I'm coming, please don't!
Get out of here, you're gonna get
coming! I'm coming!
No! Fuck that!
I don't have a gun!
Fuck you! Give me your Show me your hands! Here! Take it.
Okay! I give up! I give up!
Here! Let me get him!
Oh my God! Get your dog! Get your dog!
Me! Close done. Boost, I got him. Wait, relax, we got him. Boost!
Oh, fuck!
Boost!
40! I'm not!
Put your hands out! I got this. Oh, I had it. I got this one. Get the other one. Get the other one. Boy, so stun. Good boy, so stun. Don't get your hands out!
I'm done.
Boy.
I can't breathe. I don't have a gun. I do.
Alright, everybody can slow it down. We got one in custody. Alright, you done now?
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah.
Lay flat. We're ready to search you.
And you're pushing all up on that fanny. Oh, Stewie. Yeah, whoa. Who's this Stewie, huh? Yeah, I'll tell you who this Stewie is. This is day drinking Stewie. On the patrol for fannies. Fanny! Yeah, Fanny!
Lay flat. We're gonna search you. Quit moving your hands around. Glove up. Glove up.
Hang on.
Here.
We good? Okay.
Oh, my leg.
Yeah, there's no weight on your leg.
Oh, no. Can I please turn on my side?
In a minute.
I'm not lying.
If you can talk, you can breathe.
I can't. I swear to fucking God.
It's all your fault, so.
Oh my God, my leg. Oh my God.
13.
Oh my leg. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm not running. I just need to move my leg.
15 on radio. If that's you, can you start medics?
Oh my God.
There's something round up here.
It's a lighter, dude.
Oh shit, I didn't see all those vehicles, man.
Oh my God, don't touch it, don't touch it. Oh my God. I'm not gonna run
Anymore.
There's nothing I can find down here.
Okay, just make sure. He said he had a gun, so.
This dude's going to jail. Can one of you guys go back to Mark? This dude's under arrest. Who's driving this car? He's down this way.
Okay, you want to roll him on his ass?
Andy, we got one in custody.
Oh my God.
Do you have a cage? I do. All right, we're going to stand you up. We're going to have you have a seat in the patrol car, okay?
Okay.
And we're going to search you again.
Okay.
Do you have any questions about what we're going to do? Huh?
Oh my God, my fucking leg is so bad.
All right, up we go. Stand up.
Oh.
Walk over here.
No, I can't.
You're going to have to.
Oh.
Dude, you got to walk.
My fucking leg just got bit by your dog, motherfucker.
Hey.
Give me a break.
All you had to do was give up.
Oh, God.
Face the car, we're going to search again.
Oh, my God.
Make sure we didn't miss anything. You know, lucky you're not dead right now.
I wish I would be.
Seriously, dude, I about shot you.
You should have.
Why'd you tell me you had a gun for?
So you shot me.
Why? Why do you want to die? Huh?
Can I please smoke a cigarette, man?
No, dude, you got nothing to bank with me. After all that?
Why didn't you shoot me?
Because I just didn't feel like killing anybody today. Is that okay?
Man. I gotta take the weight off this leg.
All right, step over this leg.
Rub that side there. You want to hold it there, Scott?
Witnesses. Witnesses.
When you talk to him?
Please. Maybe grab their names and stuff.
Sorry, man.
How much money you got here, Lucas?
$100.
We're at Custer.
Yeah, fifth and Custer.
Custer. Let me get a bag.
Can I scoot right there, man? I just need to take the weight off this leg bad, dude.
Can take it off.
K-9 15.
This had all been very easily avoided.
Could you start medics for me to 5th and Custer, along with a supervisor and a corporal for photos?
Because you yelled that you had a gun, and then you start digging in your waistband.
You can see my hands, dog.
You start digging in your waistband.
For no reason, you motherfucker.
Okay. Don't run from the police and nothing bad happens to you.
10-15 to 289. You on the air?
I know I shouldn't have ran, but fuck, you didn't have to whoop my ass like that.
Dude, you reached and said you had a gun. You're lucky you're alive.
Yeah, I'd rather be dead, dog.
I'll give you a car real quick.
Maybe next time, huh?
You already fucking got me, man. Go bitch ass that dude.
Oh, yeah. You're tough now, man. Tough going.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying
Hey,
to
Luke,
act
just
tough.
stop, okay? Stop.
I'm not trying to act tough at all.
You're under arrest.
Then just shut up.
You shut up.
Just stop, Luke, all right? Stop. Quiet. You got the right to remain silent, okay? Never right to
Who are
your
you?
name. Who am I? I'm a cop.
I know, but who? What's your name?
Lesser.
Lesser what?
That's my last name, Officer Lesser. Okay?
I'm sorry I did all this, man.
You truly know that you're about to die today, right? About to put a bullet.
Bro. Do you understand that?
Okay. Nothing's that worse, man. You ready? Have a seat.
You alright, brother?
Oh, yeah.
Brett, don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I was gonna take a left the other side of the intersection.
Come on, K-9!
We're good. You want to give another K-9 announcement for me?
K-9! Coast Police! You're under arrest! Come on out or we'll release the dog!
Alright, we've been given warnings. We're going to go in front of the dog and I'm going to pull cover so there won't be any dog in the back. Make sure you put that on that.
I'll do it right once.
Chad's coming in with me.
Yeah, I'll go.
Davon, don't be stupid!
Alright, we're right up on the house, so if he runs, he's got a straight shot west.
You ready, Chad?
Yeah, we got ready.
Last warning! Dog coming in!
Tyven Eugene Mumphrey was a resident of Tulsa, Oklahoma. He was wanted by police for forcing two women from a van at gunpoint, pistol whipping them and then threw a child in a car seat to the ground. When officers entered the house, the police K-9 picked up on Mumphrey's scent and discovered him hiding in his bathtub. The dog bites Mumphrey and drags him from the bathtub. He only sustained injuries to his shoulder.
Dog coming in!
Alright, Josh, how's it?
Brad, come back here with us or somebody's available.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, my vehicle's not the biggest for that'll be our emergency evac.
Fine. Find him. All right, let's go. Check here. Check here. Check here. Gone. Close that door.
It does. Yeah, I can see your light. Okay. Come here. Come here.
I'm going to put a phone call into target phone, see if you hear it ring.
Come on. Go find him. Fine.
I think in this case, due to the severity of Mumphrey's crimes, the force used was reasonable here. Mumphrey was charged with child abuse, robbery with a dangerous weapon and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
Hey, we got a rifle bag up here. Come here. Alright, you ready to move down?
You do this too.
It's on the floor.
I mean...
Ready? Yep. Okay, if you want to hold this for long. Check in here. Check in here. Bathroom's clear. All the way clear. You ready? Come here. Check in here. Find him. Go. Con.
This illness has loomed over us for a long time, and now that I have found my peace, find yours. Until that day.
Check. You want to check this bed? Check it out. Check. Down. Crawl. Come here. In there. Come here. Okay. Up there's clear. You ready? Come on. Fine. Leave it.
Check what's closed.
Yeah. Find him. All right, come on then. How you doing? Come here. Find him. Come here. Check in here. Check. Find him. Where is he? Let me see your hands!
Okay.
Let me see your hands! Crawl out! Crawl out!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am. Yes, sir. Okay, yes, sir. I'm calling out. I'm trying to pull out. Okay. I'm trying to pull out. I'm trying to pull out. I'm trying to.
Put your hand behind your back.
I'm trying my best. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Can I explain? Can I explain?
Lance, come in. Stand right there front. Yes, sir. Here. Just bring your wrist right here. Right here. Okay. Okay. Put your wrist right here.
I'm sorry. There you go. Look, okay. What all happened, that wasn't me.
Man, don't worry. Stand up so we can get taken care of.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Watch.
Stand
up.
Me.
Okay,
Yeah.
stand up. Stand up, buddy.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Union 372 dispatch. Can you start in, please?
It wasn't me.
Got a
Stand right there. I'm gonna put gloves on.
Male dog bite.
Of course, I don't have gloves.
You
guys want to stand by here with them a second? I'll go get some gloves. Yeah, we need a tourniquet too.
It wasn't me.
Tourniquet? Tourniquet, yeah. I don't have one. Let me get one. Hey, we need a... You got a tourniquet?
I got one.
I need one. You can go in if you want. He's in the bathroom. Right to your... Keep going.
Gibbs up.
Whoa, Max's grandfather may have been a horse. Is this the romantic ending you were hoping for?
Look, that was a tricky situation. All right, the lights, the people watching. If it hadn't been for all that, trust me, I would have set her world on fire.
No way.
ticket plate. Indian organization. Tom Paul. 831. Hang on, boss. You gotta find somewhere else better to pee than this.
No, I'm good, boss.
You got your ID on you, my man?
For what?
Because there's no parking allowed here either, especially urinating in public.
That's not happening. That's...
All right, go ahead and touch that with your finger, that little puddle of water.
Sure. What's the problem?
All right, now lick it.
Lick it?
Yeah.
Did you just... hold on.
See,
I got to record this.
Because if it was water, you wouldn't be doing that. Record it all you want.
I just had an officer just walk up to me.
Marcus Mosley, a 48-year-old Indiana resident, claims in a 12-count federal lawsuit filed last week that a white Glenwood police officer concocted a bogus story about him urinating on the side of Glenwood Dyer Road as a pretext to harass him despite his having committed no crime or unlawful act. In the video, you can't really see Mosley urinating by the side of the road. The officer fails to take Mosley and the police dog is ordered to attack Mosley. Here, Mosley sustained severe injuries to his arm and shoulder. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think about this video. Did this guy really deserve this treatment by the officer?
Officer just walk up to me.
Because no one's gonna lick pee. No one's gonna lick pee.
Who's gonna lick dirt? You think because I'm black I'm gonna sit here and touch some dirt and lick it?
When I drive past and you're standing like this, and I can see water. Yeah. When I drove
sitting
past,
here organizing stuff in my truck, I had to move stuff around.
Do you have your ID in you? Because there's
no
parking here.
Why don't you call your chief out here? Call your chief out here, because now I have a problem. You're gonna sit here because right now you walk up to
urinating.
Me. I'm not urinating.
What's that foamy water right there? There ain't no foamy water anywhere else. That's what happens when you pee in the gravel.
You know what happens when you. You know what? Call your chief out.
Do you have your driver's license or anything on your ID?
No, I don't. You need to call somebody out here. Call some. I need you to call chief out here.
Well, I'm gonna write you a ticket and I'll call him when I get back in my car. All right?
You gonna write me a ticket?
Yes. So I need your driver's license or ID card.
For what?
Because I need to know who I'm writing the ticket to.
For what?
Parking where prohibited.
Where is there a sign? Okay.
Yes.
Where's the sign?
Well, that one got knocked over, but there's signs posted over there.
There's no sign. If there's a sign, if I'm not allowed to stop here, then fine.
All right.
I don't have a problem moving my vehicle, but you need to call.
And you're urinating in public.
Sit here. No, I'm not.
I just witnessed you urinating in public.
Not.
All right, then what was that water trickling down when I drove past here?
You see all this rain out here? Sweet.
I don't see any rain at the moment.
Give me a second. I gotta record this because I got this white officer out here, and he just sat here. This is so disrespectful.
All right, I got my sergeant on the way. Do you have your ID on you? What's your last name, sir?
Don't worry about it.
Sir, what's your last name? This is your last chance. You're going to go to jail. Do you understand that?
For what?
For obstructing identification. What is your last name?
I'm not obstructing anything.
I'm asking your name.
I'm not obstructing
I have a lawful reason.
You have no lawful reason. I haven't done anything
Come here.
wrong.
Come here.
Sir, call your chief out here. Don't touch me.
Come here. Come here.
Don't.
Come here.
Don't touch me.
Turn around, place your hands behind your back.
Don't touch me.
You're under arrest.
Don't hold it.
Hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Turn around, place your hands back.
I'm a law enforcement officer. Hold it.
Hands behind your back. I will tase you. Hands behind your back. I will tase you.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back. You are under. Yes, I am. Put your. Turn around. Place your hands behind your back.
I'm gonna wait for your sergeant.
Turn around. Place your hands behind your back.
Wait for your sergeant to come.
Turn around.
I'm gonna stand here and wait for your sergeant. I'm gonna stand here and wait for your sergeant to come.
Give me your hands.
Behind your back.
I'll send my dog.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Now.
I'm gonna wait for your sergeant to come. Please don't have that dog bite me.
On the ground now. On the ground now. Take him.
I'm gonna wait for your sergeant.
Hands. Take him.
I'm gonna wait for your sergeant to come. I'm gonna wait for your sergeant to come.
Oh, the dog is biting me.
The dog is biting me.
Hands behind your back now.
The dog is biting me. Hands behind your dog from biting me. Will you stop your dog from biting me?
Hands behind your back.
Will you stop
When
your
you
dog?
put your hands behind your back.
Will you stop your dog
Hands
from
behind your
biting
back.
me? Will you stop your dog from biting me?
Hey. Hands.
Get covered, Steve.
Okay, I got him back. I got him.
Let's.
Don't move. Don't move.
Here. Let's. Good boy.
Roll over on your stomach. Roll over on your stomach. Roll over your stomach. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Do not move.
Police dogs, just like human police officers, occasionally get the wrong man. But when the police officer detaining you has vice-grip jaws and razor-sharp teeth, a mistake can damage more than just your dignity. These California SWAT officers just let the dog rip into this man's flesh. Perhaps the force was reasonable. However, the severity of the dog bite was overkill here. Unfortunately for victims, suing the police is a bit more complicated than just suing a typical dog owner. As you might imagine, police officers are generally afforded broad powers to carry out their duty to serve and protect the public. Overcoming this immunity can be done by showing unreasonable conduct by the police, such as the use of excessive force, or by alleging negligence in the training of either the police dog or the dog's handler.
You have it taken into custody?
Hang on. Hey, Tom, you're less lethal. I got less lethal. Okay. Marty, you got him? Don't move now. Oh, yeah.
Put your hands together. Put them together. Put your hands together tight. Your hand isn't broken. Put them together.
He's in custody. Sit up on your butt, bro. Roll over on your back and sit up. Hang on.
Come on, let's get you up.
Put your feet underneath.
Come on.
1, 2, 3.
Hold on. Face this wall really quick. Really quick. Is there anything on you?
What you want? What you want? Come on. Come on. Come on.
The history of law enforcement canines in the United States dates back to 1907 with the New York City Police Department. Although popular in Europe, the use of canines did not become widespread in the United States until the 1950s. The use of force in making an arrest is excessive under the Fourth Amendment if it is not objectively reasonable under the particular circumstances. When considering the particular circumstances, courts consider factors including the severity of the crime at issue, whether the suspect posed an immediate threat to the safety of the officers or others, whether the suspect actively resisted arrest or attempted to evade arrest by flight. Collins vs. Schmidt, August 9, 2018, AU. U.S. Federal District Court found that an accidental canine bite was a seizure where a police officer had given his canine a command to track, knowing the canine was likely to bite the first person he encountered during the search for suspects, and thus the officer intended for the canine to seize the first person he encountered, and ensured the canine was able to do so by putting it on a 20-foot lead.
The San Diego Police Department defending the officers in this video for letting a police dog stay latched onto a handcuffed man. The video shows the dog latched onto that man's arm for at least 30 seconds.
Our 10 News reporter Jennifer Dela Cruz is live with the reason police department says they did nothing wrong here. Jen.
Karan Cheatham, 26, was a suspect accused of attacking a cab driver, attempting to steal a motorcycle and threatening a police officer, in both his criminal and civil cases. This clip was disturbing to watch here. Cheatham was handcuffed while the officers let the dog bite his wrist for over 1 minute. You can see the officers standing around smiling and smirking while Cheatham screams in agony. Wow. Sickening.
Here, Jen.
We're at the SDPD K-9 unit headquarters where they train those dogs. You see one of them here behind me responding to the commands of his officer. Officers tell me their bite and hold technique kept this situation from getting even worse. A man's best friend can also be his worst enemy. That's what happened when police say they were forced to release their dog on this man. SDPD says the man was attacking a cab driver and trying to steal a motorcycle downtown on Sunday.
This man immediately began to approach him and threatened him to fight. The officer gave repeated orders for him to comply or that he would be bitten.
A witness shot this video, posted to the United Against Police Terror Facebook page. They claim police allowed the dog to maul the man who was handcuffed at the time. The dog has a strong grip on his arm and wouldn't let go.
Uncomfortable. You have no control of your dog whatsoever. Are you kidding me?
The dog shaking his head back and forth, the suspect screaming in agony. You can even hear witnesses yelling at the officers.
You guys got 3 guys versus 1. You can't get the dog out?
SDPD says the officer immediately applied pressure on the dog's jaw, which is supposed to make them release.
Video clearly shows the technique is being applied immediately once the suspect's been put into handcuffs.
The department gave 10 News a demonstration of that bite and hold technique. The officer grabs the collar and pulls up. The pressure forces the dog to open their jaw. But even in our demonstration, it took at least 10 seconds for the dog to let go.
The time isn't necessarily the focus, because any injuries that could potentially come from a bite are going to happen as soon as that bite is applied.
They say they don't use verbal commands because the dog could turn around and bite again. SDPD says that officer and his dog did exactly what they were supposed to do in that situation. The man suffered minor injuries. He's facing charges of robbery, attempted theft, and being under the influence of drugs. Reporting from K-9 headquarters, Jennifer Dela Cruz, 10 News.
Well, that's all folks. I really hope everyone enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel when you get chance. If you like this video, visit my channel for more like this in the future. Thanks for watching.
Murder. I believe in pain. I believe in cruelty and infidelity. I believe in slime and stink and in every crawling